Hello guys, hi Madals, hi whoever you are. So today we're doing a very special get ready with me. First of all, do you like my earring combination? Pansexual earrings. Infinities and a heart, and then obviously Tragus and my cartilage. But I've decided today that I want to do a pansexual flag inspired makeup look, and I'm so excited. Because, for those of you that do not know, I am pansexual, and yeah, I just thought it'd be really cool, especially because it's Pride Month. Happy Pride, people! But I'm very excited because, yeah, I don't think I ever really mentioned it. I mean, in passing, when I was like, oh yeah, my pansexual earrings, but like, I never really said, so... In a way, this is kind of like a coming out video, but with makeup. So, yes. I mean, maybe I could do like a video on being pansexual at some point, but for now, let's get on with the makeup look. I am so excited. I've already looked at the palette I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Los Angeles palette, and maybe I will use like the glitter from the Sativa palette, and I'm so excited. I probably should, like, it's Pride glitter, yes, but I'm very excited. Honestly, ever since I thought about this idea, I've been so excited. Got my little Pride top on, love for everyone it says. I'm very, very excited for this makeup look, even though I'm currently a bit ill, to be honest. Like, I've got hay fever, which isn't why I'm ill, but my stomach's been not great. I get like inflamed guts and stuff, so I've not been having a good last 2 days, but I'm very excited for this, to be honest. What necklace do I have on? Do I not have a necklace on? What am I gonna go for? This one. Anyways, I am very excited. I've had a shower, moisturised, put leave-in conditioner in my hair to hopefully make it nicer. I used a shampoo that doesn't really work with my hair and makes it look a bit oily, but at least it's clean. I completely forgot as I was using the shampoo and conditioner. I was like, oh damn it, it's the one that doesn't work with my hair very well. But yeah, on to the makeup look. Today is the 11th of June, 2024, and it's about almost 2 in the afternoon. Woke up quite late today. I woke up about 10, but I was glad for the rest because I've not been very well at all, so yeah, it was good to have a rest. But anyways, I am putting on Hills from this palette. It's like a shimmery, like whitey pink, for the base. I've been doing this for all my makeup looks and it's worked wonders. I haven't put it under my eyes as a base, but I might try that today and see if it helps. So we're gonna do that real quick. I thought about this idea earlier. I was like, I haven't done it under my eye yet. I'm gonna go on a dog walk today. Again, I love walking my dogs. And it's good for them and they love it too. But yeah, I've been really excited to do this makeup look. Like, I've been so excited. I've been thinking about how I want to do the combination, like what colours I want where, but I think I've decided what will most look like the flag. And I've decided what colours I'm using. I'm going to be using the Starstruck for the yellow, Sunset Boulevard for the pink, and Gift, I think that says, oh no, City of Angels for the blue. The writing's kind of skewed, that's why I was struggling to read that. And I'm very excited. Okay, so I think I'm going to do pink, yellow, and then blue. I think that'll most look like the flag. I'm so excited for this, guys. I haven't done I don't believe to my knowledge I've ever done like a pride themed like makeup look, like the colours of a pride flag. I kind of want to do more. Like I might do the others, even ones that like I'm not, because like that'll be fun. And I've identified with a lot of the labels over the years, and I can maybe talk a bit about my own experiences growing up queer, but yeah, it could be a good video. Haven't really talked about it online ever really, especially because when I was younger I wasn't going to talk about it because, right, first of all I'm putting Starstruck here, by the way, on the outside. I should have done the pink there. What am I doing? Oh, it's fine. I'll put the yellow all across the lid and then I'll put the pink on top. Yeah, I'll start with the lighter colour and then I'll add the dark colour in. It's because I was talking, that's why. But, yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to talk about when I was younger because, to be honest, it was a lot of figuring myself out. And I've went through quite a few labels, either my own identity, like what I've said, or what other people have said about me, and I've kind of just went along with it, like, because of my own experiences. Like, for example, I was only into girls from the age of 14 to 19, so everyone called me a lesbian, and that label, I guess, worked, but I preferred using just gay, because that's how I felt. I liked just saying I was gay and not a lesbian, but I did also say I was a lesbian sometimes, just out of ease, because to be honest, part of me just never really connected with the lesbian label. Not because it's like a bad label or anything. By the way, I've put Sunset Boulevard there and there. Not because it's like a bad label or like anything like that, far from it. It was just personally for me, I always kind of went back and forth between gay and pansexual, and bisexual. I used bisexual at first and then I realised, no, I'm pansexual. I like the term pansexual for myself. Right, I'm putting City of Angels here. But it's been quite a journey, definitely, because discovering yourself, it can be scary. And then when you feel settled in your identity and you like accept the fact, and then like, for example, I was only into girls, and then I had attraction towards men, and it really threw me off. And it, in a way, it scared me in a way, because it was like a shift in like a fact about myself and my identity. And a lot of people would then invalidate my queerness and be like, well, you're not as gay anymore, blah blah blah. And to be honest, it's all bullshit. Like, the bi-erasure stuff is horrendous. You shouldn't be erasing people just because of who they date. Who you are is not determined by who you date. Like, if you're bisexual or pansexual and you're with a man or a woman, that doesn't mean that your attraction to the other genders are any less. And then people have like their preferences and stuff, or like who they're more attracted to. Like, for me, it's definitely I'm more into girls, and that's okay. But that doesn't take away from my identity, if that makes sense. I've never talked about it online, so it's kind of scary as well. Like, I've talked about it with friends and people I know, obviously, but never really spoke about it online. So yeah, I'm sure that someone could find fault in what I'm saying, because everyone likes to pick apart things people say. But I'm talking about my experiences and my feelings. So yeah, I definitely feel most comfortable saying pansexual, queer or gay with my sexuality. And do you know what, actually, I will tell you about this. I used to just say bisexual to people just because I was, oh, people won't understand pansexual. Like, I was kind of like catering to their feelings and their understanding and being like, oh, I'll just say bisexual, it's easier. And I still sometimes do that. It really depends who I'm talking to. Like, for my own personal ease and comfort, because I've got very bad social anxiety. So I have a tendency to over-explain myself and get really anxious and worked up and upset. So sometimes it's easier to just explain to people in the way they'll understand rather than getting really stressed out about it. Because I put my own feelings first, you know? It's my identity and how I feel, and some people won't get that, and like, that's on them, and you know? But no use making myself upset over other people. But I have been more and more just going, no, I am pansexual. And that's perfectly fine. And if people don't know what it means, I explain. And if they don't want to get that or respect that or anything like that, that's on them. But yeah, it's looking so good so far. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed. Like, this is my favourite makeup look to date. Right. Okay. Now we're going to go in with the Sativa palette. And we're going to get Hybrid, this glitter. And we're going to put it across our lid very gently. Oh, nothing's coming off my finger. But yeah, who I love and who I'm attracted to and who I want to date and who I don't want to date is all up to me. Just like your own experiences are all up to you. And yeah, I am comfortable with my sexuality. I guess the way I describe it to people is I fall for who I fall for. If I love someone, I love them. But I tend to be attracted to and fall for women. But not because they're women. It's just who I tend to end up being attracted to, and they just happen to be women. But if that makes sense. Like, I hope that makes sense. That's how I kind of describe it to people. Is I fall for who I fall for, and I love who I love, and I like who I like, and I'm attracted to who I like, and it's about personality, especially for me, and like who they are as a person. If I fall for them, it doesn't matter to me who or what you are. If I like you, I like you, is basically how I describe it. Pansexual. And yeah, I am loving this makeup look. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed. Now we're going to go in with the W7 palette with the black. And we're going to emo-fy it, as I like to say. I'm obsessed with this look, not going to lie. Right. I put black in the waterline. Oh, that's my own eye going blur. I thought that was the camera. Lol. Anyways. Oh yeah. I love adding the black to makeup looks. It looks just so good. But yeah. That's my experiences and how I feel. And yeah. Love and respect people. And if you don't agree with how I feel, that's okay, just don't be pansexual. But no, in all seriousness, I don't get why people have to be so hateful and ignorant and bigoted. Why can't we just let people be themselves? What's it matter to you who I date? Nothing, literally nothing takes away from your life who I want to date. So, yeah. it's everything to do with my life and important to me and nothing really to do with you, to be honest. So that's how I kind of feel about it. Like, if you, by the way, I'm loving this look. I might do my eyebrows off camera. Yeah, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera and come back. So I've done my eyebrows, but also something I do want to talk about is how people sometimes use the label pansexual to say that it's because they would date trans people. I don't agree with that, because then you're treating trans people like a subcategory of human, you know, like man, woman, and then trans, and it's like, you know, you're like, what? I don't really agree with that. Like, people that say, oh, I'm only pansexual because I would date trans people, or I'm bisexual because I wouldn't date someone that's trans. Like, why wouldn't, like, how do I word this? Like, I don't like it. It's like singling out a whole group of people without even knowing them, without any personal questions, or being like, I'd never be attracted to a trans person. Like, why? How? Like, not wanting to date someone and having, like, preferences is like a different story to like just singling out a whole group of people just cause, if that makes sense. And I don't get people that like say, oh, I'm pansexual because I date trans people, or I would date trans people, because it's like, well, that, or like I'm bisexual because like, do you know what I mean? I just don't understand it, and I don't get why you would single out a whole group of people and like, you know, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why someone would use the label like that. I don't get it. But yeah, I call myself pansexual because it's the label that feels most comfortable to me. And also we're like forgetting about non-binary people, like they exist, and you know, I don't know, it's just, oh, I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like when people just generalise, that's it. I don't like when people generalise. Like, you just know that person entirely because of that one thing? Really? No, you don't. That's what I don't like. You could tell I'm getting annoyed because of the nervous laughter, but yeah. I mean, date who you want to date, love who you love. I mean, to be honest, you can't help who you love, and you can't help who you have feelings for, who you're attracted to. You can't help that. But in the same breath, other people, like, let them live their lives. Like, all the hate that trans people get, I don't understand it. Like, they're just being themselves. Like, let people be themselves, for fuck's sake. Like, what difference does it make to your life? Literally none. So, that's my little rant over. And, like, when people erase bisexuality as well, that really irks me. Like, oh, so you're gay or straight? It's like, there's bi people and pan people and people that are attracted to like multiple genders, and also like the pressure to find a label. Like, I found the labels that suit me and I'm happy with that, and it gives me a sense of like, I'm happy with that. But you don't have to have a label either. You can go unlabeled. And like, when people feel like justified to know someone's sexuality, like celebrities, like justifying or like being like, oh, they're queer baiting, leave people alone. Like, leave people alone. Christ church, they don't owe you the answer to a personal question just because they're famous and you like them. Like, come on. You know, it irritates me. You don't have a right to know personal information about someone. If they tell you, they tell you. If they don't, they don't. Like, I don't have to sit here and tell you guys anything about myself. But I'm choosing to, and I'm choosing to put that information out there. And I'm sure I will get some less than nice comments, because that's just how the internet works. But at the end of the day, if you want to be mean to me about that, then that just shows your true character, you know? But yeah. Anyways, on a brighter note, look at the makeup. I love it. I love it so much, honestly. Like, I love it. I might do a bit more mascara actually, that's looking a bit... We need more mascara. One sec. That's better. Right, I'm gonna show you guys the makeup. I love it. This side needs more now. You can tell I like my mascara, hold on. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it. It's so cool. I feel so cool. Yes. Why haven't I done this before? Like, genuinely, why haven't I done this makeup before?